P.N.I.S. and John are a very solid team. We played against them. Me and Crow. They are very good. But Chum and Slug have been teaming together for a long time. But there's a lot of chemistry between these teams, so I'm interested to see how this one plays out. And right away we get the rest from Jigglypuff. That was great. That's a huge advantage to have at the beginning of the game, but it can always be brought back, of course. But it looks like P.N.I.S. having trouble going for Puff. Like, Chum's really got his number in this matchup, and that's what I feel like. He's been all these people have been playing for a really long time. Ooh, that was a nice side B by P.N.I.S. to get rid of Chum. So they practically just traded right there, and P.N.I.S. just going after him while Slug and John are just kind of duking it out on the edge over there. And I really like the Sheik. I like the Sheik Fox matchup a lot.
Smash Fox is starting like that too.
Well, it's past one.
What?
I thought it was past one.
It's 1:30.
Well,
Yeah, they're gonna start it. We're probably gonna start it.
like I was saying, I really like the Sheik Fox matchup. Long sleeve.
Blue.
What?
Long sleeve. Long?
Oh yeah, okay.
Blue.
Blue, like the color?
Yeah. Thanks. Anyway, like you were saying, this is good. This is a pretty even game right here. We have the same amount of stocks in both teams. For a change, Puff changing it up with the least amount of stocks and Fox has more, which I really think isn't a good idea. That was a really good edge guard though, and Fox is gonna get back up. I don't know if Sheik is though. Ooh, that was close. This is just an edge war. Oh my god, this is just back and forth. And it looks like P.N.I.S. and John are down a stock here.
With P.N.I.S. down to 1 stock, you might have to play a little safer.
Oh, and he gets the Fox out. That was really nice. They're still down a stock, but I feel like the way that they've been playing, they can easily bring it back. Why did he trust you with that? It's Boss's controller. No.
Boss just left his controller next to me. I feel honored.
Chum getting P.N.I.S. off the stage, and I don't think he wants. Oh, they are going to take a stock. So what they're going to try to do here is they're going to try to make a difference right now. They got to get the teamwork going. They can't be playing all separated like this because Chum is really going at Jonathan right now, and that's going to be stock. So it's left to P.N.I.S. right now, and it looks like this is going to be game 1 for Chum and Slug. I don't really see an outcome where P.N.I.S. can pull this off, but you never know. And I always thought Falco was a more favorable matchup against Fox. That's not right.
Okay, good.
P.N.I.S. would never play Sheik.
That's what I was thinking.
You see his hands moving.
Huh?
His hands
yeah,
moving.
exactly.
By the way, the thing says that P.N.I.S. is playing Sheik. He's not. He's playing Falco. That's his main.
I think they got the other one right.
Yeah, I think if they play more tight in this next match, they'll be able to do better because they were separated for most of the game, and with the Jigglypuff, separating is not good because if you give Jigglypuff time to focus on one character, they have the amount of time that they need to get you off the stage and just do what they need to do, especially a really good Puff. And Puff, I think, is one of the best teams characters just because, you know, you can save stocks with Puff and the way you can play. That's really loud. I think PM started. Yeah, it's PM. Anyway, everybody's pretty much even here. Gonna change to Zelda, nope, not gonna be able to make it back. So John's gonna have to make up for that stock right now. And P.N.I.S. does it for him. Great KO against Puff.
Goes back to even on the stocks.
I really think that getting rid of Puff stocks early is like the key thing to do right now. Because Puff has been saving stocks in the games I've been watching, and it just doesn't help. John tries to save P.N.I.S. there, but ends up getting them both KO'd right there, and I don't really think that was worth it. Maybe if he hit it, it would have been more worth it, but of course that's obvious. And it looks like John's gonna go down again. He's going for deep stuff. I think he needs to calm down and play the controlled game, not the Korean DJ game. That was a nice up air though, and Puff and Sheik don't get along. I think Puff is favorable in that matchup only because you have to get close to Puff, and not gonna be able to save P.N.I.S. there either. Slug is just having a field day, but he just goes in and just destroys them right there, getting some stocks away from them.
They can still bring it back, but it'll be...
Yeah, they need to play on point right now. I think John needs to slow down a bit, and that's going to be it for John. I don't think he's making that. Oh, he is!
He made it back.
Ooh,
wow.
Master DI. And he's just going to go after Chum right now. Doesn't look like he's going to get anything, and that's going to be KO. It's going to be left to PNIS again, and this is even less favorable than the last game. I don't...
If he brings this back,
I'll go like kiss him.
I'm gonna go hug him.
Yeah, we'll celebrate.
We're not even friends, and I'm gonna go hug him.
I think is this best? Yeah. In game 3, if John plays more controlled and is more, I don't know how to put it, just not going for risky things, I think he'll be able to do better. Because Chum and Slug are great against risky things. They expect John to do it. They're not fools. They know to play the safe game basically. So they're gonna have to make a good comeback. Hey, look, our tags.
The safe game seems to be working for Chum and Slug.
Yeah, they've been playing
going too far off the stage.
They haven't been approaching first. They've been letting PNIS and John try to play aggressive, and it hasn't worked out because Jigglypuff. If you try to be aggressive with Jigglypuff and they know what they're doing, it's not going to go well for them, especially how floaty Jigglypuff is. And I find that. Oh, Samus. That's interesting. John has a swag. Okay, let me tell you about John Samus. John has the swaggiest Samus. He's gonna super wave dash. You'll see it. I'll point it out if he does it. You wouldn't know what it looks like. He'll do that in the middle of a tournament match because just he can. It's an exploit. So he's just gonna be camping here. He's gonna be missile camping, trying to make them approach. He's practically playing the same way Jigglypuff does, only has projectiles to make it a little bit more in his favor, especially against Jigglypuff. And it seems like it's working pretty good for them. PNIS has been the one keeping the neutral, keeping the middle of the stage.
Ooh, Samus hitting Falco with it.
Yeah, it happens. But look at that, the double KO, that was great teamwork. Really focusing on making them feel pressured. That's what Samus does best.
John and PNIS starting off strong in this match.
And John has his charge shot. I want to see if he'll use it against... there it is. But he's not going to get back to the stage. Your laser lasso isn't that long, Samus. But I really think if John Samus keeps the pressure up with his missiles and projectiles, he'll be in a good shape right here because that was really working for them. If PNIS can get back to center stage, it would work even better because he can take on Slug's Fox very well. But it seems like it's just like a mashup here. They're just going at each other back and forth. Samus is just
like
up.
It's sort of a one-on-one here.
Yeah, it's like
they switched.
Individual one-on-ones. Ooh, and now this is getting way too close, especially for Samus. Samus isn't really fast. Falco would favor, but Falco's gone, and Fox. And it's dead. It's almost dead even right here with John. Oh, there it is. There's the lead. John and PNIS have the lead right now. If Samus can make it back, Falco
Samus is in a dangerous position now with 153.
Ooh, there it is. There it is. Now Falco needs to hold on to the stock. I think if he holds on, if PNIS holds on to this right now, I think he'll make a good difference. And right now he's trying to, he's hurting his teammate, but he's trying to get in there and trying to get Puff off of John. These matches are really close, but they usually open up towards the end, and I'm curious to see if that'll happen again. Because John's playing really good with the Samus, and there we go. Chum gets PNIS off the stage, and he's gone. I think PNIS needs to worry less about the lasers towards John, because he keeps hitting them with them. And John needs to worry about getting back on the stage, because he's already at 121%. That happened really quickly. But they get Fox off the stage.
Fox down to one stock. If they can get Fox out, it could change the dynamic of the game.
Yeah, they need to go for Chum now. They need to get Chum off of PNIS.
And they need to take.
It's going to take a while. Now that stock, John can't get back in time, and his missiles probably wouldn't reach by then. So I think, ooh, that was off the top. I didn't think that would get him. See, this is where it opens up. But if they get rid of Slug right here, I feel like they'll have a better advantage. There's one Chum, get rid of Slug, and it will open up here.
The shared stock for the.
Ooh, the missile just ruined PNIS's plan. And PNIS is struggling to stay on right now, while Chum is just having a field day with John over there. Ooh, that could be it for John. Meanwhile, PNIS is trying to hold his own against Slug, and he's doing very well about it. That's going to be it for John, and it's up to PNIS once again. And that's game. Ooh, 3-0. That was a closely fought game. So Chum and Slug advanced to grand finals, and PNIS and John are out. Those were close games until the end. I really found those fun to watch.
I think John and PNIS started getting anxious.